welcome back to Factorio, the route automation domination. We are currently looking good. We are looking very good. I have done some work off camera just to tidy a few things up. We've increased our copper production. I've just kind of filled it all up whilst I was off the camera just to get it all sorted. So we're now running full force on there. We've got a lot of adjusters and stuff like that on there. The iron is also fully automated, fully stacked up, and we're now feeding off a secondary iron area, which is right along here. Plenty of iron ore, 270k so far, which is feeding directly into our steel production. So we are now producing steel on one line. We will produce a second one. However, at the moment we're still encroaching on the coal there until we start feeding into this more section area here. Coal is still highly used at the moment, and we are starting to break down nicely the areas here, and that's exactly what I want to do. I want to break this down and move it along, and then we'll start putting more and more in. It does mean we've not got stone. I'm not too overly worried about stone at the moment. We've kind of got, yeah, we're all right. I think we need to just repair that there. I don't like that. There we go. So I think, yeah, we're not doing too bad. Now, we've been doing a lot of research as well. As you can see, everything's now balanced out nicely. We've now got the greens fully in there, ready to go. Now, I did have a car. I had to play with a car, and then I got teamed by the biters and they smashed it up. I've put a temporary gate here, so we can now gain entry and exit to the outside world, just so we don't have to keep breaking the wall down. And as you can see, our belt's been replaced by the next level of armor piercing rounds. Again, fully automated here. I've just kind of expanded this out a bit, brought things down, and this is just enough just to keep this belt filled with lovely red ammo. And the red ammo does seem to be doing a better job. I noticed that they were actually reaching the walls quite often, and they were causing damage. Now they do have the spitter biters, which were causing damage to the turrets. That's become less and less as these start filling up with the red ammo. As you can see, the walls here took a pasting, and so have the turrets. Quite a lot of damage actually around these areas here. That turret's almost gone. Let's just give these a good repair. Oh, another turret almost destroyed. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, there we go, take out the green, the yellow, and it will replace it with the red. There are still yellow magazines on the belt. I'm not overly worried about that at the moment, as they are getting replaced with the greens, because I've got it to take off the belt as well as me providing it with some. So as you can see, we have taken quite a lot of damage, but we're doing absolutely fine. I'm not worried at all. Now you'll notice we are spreading our pollution all over this area. Not as much this side because there's a forestry area here eating it, so we're not getting troubled by these, but these here we are getting troubled by quite often as well. I've cleared a couple of areas just to make it a bit easy, but as you can see, we are getting, there's also crude oil there as well. Yes, we're getting quite a lot of attacks. So now the problem I'm having is it's taking me a while to build everything because I'm still building in my backpack. So I'm going to steal a design that will allow us to automate quite a lot of things for us off our main bus. And this is what I've started here. Now I have realised, looking at the design, I do need some green circuits, so I'm just going to make an adjustment to here. This isn't the best way of doing it, but I'm not overly worried because it just means I don't have to rearrange everything to try and get it all to fit on. we go. So that'll provide us with our greens. Now, this design's fairly simple, and it should hopefully give us plenty of. Do we need? I need one more up. Now, this should hopefully give us. Is that going to be? Is there going to be enough room there? Let's have a double check. Yeah, it should be fine there. Do we need one here? Yeah, we do. So, this is just going to allow us, because as you can see, I'm still running out of belts and I'm still having to go either down here to our little production we had, which is almost pretty much ground to a halt now because we're not getting there as often as we can to fill it up. And it means we have to go down the belt to take stuff off to then put into these little things here, which I have previously done just to do a bit of a top up. We have engines and everything like that now, so we're starting to see things improving. So I want to improve on my self-construction. Our research is flying, which is excellent. We have batteries, lasers, flammables. We can get a flamethrower and rocketry. Nice. Power armor. That'll be nice. Let's just get that there. We're still only needing the 2 lots of research, which is nice. We can still keep going with that. So I'm not going to connect everything up right away because I don't want to end up then feeding everything off. It's going to be, yeah, it's just going to fill my backpacks full of. Oh, don't stand on about when you're making stuff. That's going to be for our circuitry. So this is a great design, by the way. It just makes things so much easier to automate. There we go. So these here are going to be gears. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, I did not want to attack it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that'll produce our gears. So we should only need iron plates for the gears, yep. So we can take from the sides and the tops. Just so we can get plenty in there. There we go. Oh. Okay, fantastic. That's gonna then pump in to here. Let's just lower these down so we've got a bit more room to play with. Oh, we did not want to remove that. So what happens when you stand on a moving belt? There we go, fantastic. So, as I say, this is a design I robbed, and it is brilliantly done. I'm just going to chuck a belt on each of them. And then we need some power. Now I've got medium power supply now, so hopefully we can power these up quite easily with minimal effort. Okay, so that's all we're going to need for the slot belts. So then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 3. There we go. So this is going to be our underground, our belts and our splitters, and then I want to go on to red. Oh. Red underground, red belts and red splitters. I want to get rid now of yellow at some stage, but we'll just keep a bit just in case. So what do we need for this? We need the belts, and I think we need the belts for these as well. Yep, so both of these are going to need the belts. So I should feed the belt. And then you need iron plates, and you need iron plates as well. So let's chuck you with some iron plates, and chuck you with some iron plates. What do you need? Iron plates and gears. So iron plates and gears. Okay. That should give us iron plates, gears off both. These are going to need circuits, so we can do that, and then we can split you about there. Feed you. Oh, we can't do that. Let's just it's going the wrong way. They're all going the right way, aren't they? Yeah. That's better. It's only you that needs the... Yeah. Don't even need to go that far really, but there we go. Let's link you up. So you'll carry on up, you'll carry on up. You'll carry on up. And what do you need? So you need gears and underground belts. You can get the underground belts from there. You need them, and you need them. You also need them, and you need gears as well. Oh, we're running out. This is why we need it automated. So, you still need gears. Did you need gears? Yes, you do. There we go. Just in case we need anything else for gears, I'm not sure if we do. We can alter that if need be. Okay, now just in case we need some additions, or you need, so you're both going to need that, aren't you? Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm going to take the bottom ones off there so they can have their own boxes each. And I'm just going to chuck in some... Oh, we have only got a few iron chests. Just going to chuck a couple of iron chests in. Just so that we can get some of this if we need it. Saves us now trying to... do we want 4 or 5 stacks? We'll have 5 stacks just in case, and then splitters. We always need splitters. Take lots of them. So now that should give us quite a nice amount of... Where's that gonna go? Excellent. Chuck you down there, and then you can go there. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's just chuck some lighting on while we've got the chance. Plenty of lights. There we go. Lit up overlay now. We may need to adjust that. Has that got gears? It's not set to anything. So, create gears, which creates all our belts. So let's see if this is going to work. Now we've already set it up nicely here, so we can just run it. Run it straight up. If I don't run it all over the place, run it under here and into here. That should connect you up. Under here into here to connect you, and under here and under here to connect you. Well, let's hope everything's working. We're taking some serious damage down here. They're starting to reach the belt again. Well, they're still using the old ammunition, so once the new ammunition goes in, we'll be fine. Okay. Excellent, so we're now producing. So let us just chuck... Oh, we can't do that with a... Let's just... going to make an adjustment here because I want to be able to chuck them there. We'll just pop a light source. Just pop them there, that'll do. We don't need any light sources there just yet. And then same as before, we'll just pop 3 belts there. And we'll just restrict them for now. So we'll have you restricted. You can be restricted to... Well, you can have the same as the other ones. And you can be restricted as well. I'm just going to restrict them all the same. So hopefully these will fill up quicker because these will take longer to build them, which they are doing. So we have a supply of everything now. Well, it's looking alright. Now these are using a lot of the iron. Using a hell of a lot of the iron. You don't need any iron, you just need them, don't you? You get plenty of everything. So we're producing everything, however, I am concerned that we are using up a lot of iron. Especially from this side. It's keeping up. Starting to slowly back up, so we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, now what I want to concentrate on next is actually building our assembly machines, but I want to be able to scale this up. So what do we need to build our assembly machines? So for our first ones we're going to need plates, gears, electronic circuits, and our second ones we're going to need everything again. Now some people do put them with this. I'm going to keep mine slightly separate, but not so separate that it's not going to go above it. I'm just going to basically build a bit of a distance ahead of it, and I'm going to go off another line here, so we can drop you down here. It doesn't really matter how much you do it by. It'll continue you forward to the same distance, drop you down there, and then I'm going to bring line number 3 in, and then I'm going to split off line number 3. Bring line number 3 into here. What I'm actually going to do is take it straight up. I'm going to take quite a distance up as well. And that's our plates. We don't need to really split off here just yet, so we're going to continue this up to about the same distance. That's about the same. And I'm going to produce, so we want to produce, so we need plates and these for the one lot. But I want to do 3, 4, and then we're going to need belt to go between, belt to go in between, and our inserters, like so. That's not quite right actually. I don't like it where it's slightly skew. So let's just adjust that. 2, 3, 4. There we go, looks better. 1, 2, 3. Oh. That's just put in exactly the same spot. We're actually getting damage alerts. One object is being damaged. Where are we being damaged? Oh, they're quite close. Taking a lot of damage around this area still. We're looking for the weak points by the looks of it. But they're starting to fill with reds now, so they should hold their own. These are all still not loaded with reds yet because they're not taking that much interest into the biter, or at least the biter's not taking much interest into them, so obviously without them using their ammunition they're not emptying it and then replacing it with a red. It's not a problem whatsoever. Now I want to split it before and I want to split it there as well, and we'll get rid of this. Okay, we're going to run out of belts. Oh no, we've got plenty of belts. That's actually going to be like so. And like so. Same again for this side. This is just so they've got their own direct feed in and we don't have to worry about trying to okay, that is a bit messy, but I'm not worried about that overly. Okay, so we're going to need our electronic circuits in on both sides. Then we're going to need our iron in on both sides. I'm actually going to change you because I want to keep it asymmetrical. There we go, so it looks nice. Okay, so now I want these to feed into each other like so. Now I don't want all four into four separate boxes, so what I'm actually going to do is drop these down here like so. Don't need to do it on both sides, but I just like it, it looks nice on both sides. That's feeding nicely, and then I'm going to actually run a belt in the middle like so. And we're going to do this. Oop, didn't want to do that. So I want it to feed into here, onto there, into here, onto there. Is that going to look right? Into here, onto there. That should work. And then if we put our inserters into here, 2, 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just going to go. It's going to put it on the outside, isn't it? That's fine. I'm not overly worried about that. And then if we continue the belt to here, put you there, and feed you into there. That probably won't keep up, but I'm not overly worried about that. Because what I'll actually do, no, I'll leave it like so. Let's get some power supply. How am I going to want this to cover? I want it to cover like so. That's not going to cover it all, is it? It's not, no. If we put one there, will that cover it? That'll cover it. Excellent. And then we'll just run one here, like so. Run it down here. Like so. And that should give us power supply. Then all we need to do is put our inserters in there. There we go. And then we need to do the same for here. Let's see how that goes. We have no gears. We have no gears. Do they need gears as well? They need gears as well. So we'll just run our gears straight up for now. We will need to adjust that a later stage, and then we will split them to where we need them. We only need one splitting, but I'll split two. Put two into there, like so. That's the wrong one. Oh. That's not going to work. We need to back it up a little bit. Back it up a little bit. Here we go. There we go. We always need gears anyway, so I won't worry too much about that. And then all we need to do is drop you into... It's not going to work. That's a problem. It's not a problem, don't worry. We can resolve this. Actually, we didn't need to remove all that. We just need to remove this bit here. And then if we put you back in there. So I'm actually gonna, we'll just leave that there for now. And we'll actually just split it off to the outer edges of here and here. Like so. Just so I can see what we're playing with, we'll run a belt along. Just so I can see what I'm dealing with, and then run you along there, like so. This isn't the best way of doing it by any means, it's just I like to keep things slightly separate, just so I can see what I'm dealing with. Then we'll run you to there and then to there. Power supply is back on. So how do we go about doing this? So that's not an issue. Oh, we need some more. We'll just make a few while we've got all of them. Just rotate you around like so. Rotate you, rotate you, rotate you, and we'll just chuck one here. 2, oh, 3, 4. And we're in business almost. Oh, we just need to link that up, don't we? Not an issue. Not an issue. We'll just drop you down because you're missing that one. There we go. And there's our supply. The only thing we need to worry about now is where do we emptier. We can just empty them. Or do we... Right, so we need to have a think about how we're going to... We can empty the two outer ones. We can't empty the two inner ones. I think we need to spread this out a bit more. But that's the basic idea of what we're going to do, and we at least now have a way to manufacture everything we want without actually doing it in our inventory. As you can see, our inventory is getting quite full with a lot of things that we're not using because we're going to build things. That's kind of stopping now, and we're kind of keeping up with everything. So that's it for this episode, nice and easy. I'll just re-evaluate this and see what we can do, and hopefully we'll have a bit more of a better system. I like the idea, it's just probably too compact to what I want, so I'll probably spread it out a bit more and then we can work on it from there. We have room to compact, to expand, so it's not an issue. So yeah, I think I have an idea. So join me for the next episode, and hopefully this will all be sorted and we'll start moving on to a bit more fun stuff. Probably looking at doing... we've got absolute all sorts now. We've access to rail modules, flight, batteries. I'll chuck the batteries on actually because they'll be useful for us. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this series so far. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and hopefully I'll see you on the next episode. Until next time, take care for now.